Hi guys, how you doing? Danny here. Something appeared on my Facebook newsfeed the other day, which I felt I had to check out. It was a promotion of a new business, which I felt the returns that they were promising were very high. Basically, something that I would put into the high bracket, the high yield investment program bracket. There's a lot of people that are promoting this at the moment, and it concerns me a lot that there are people in my friends list who are promoting something which seems that they haven't necessarily done a full due diligence check on. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to do a due diligence check live. Rather than do the due diligence check and then come back and do a video, I wanted to do everything live for the first time in a video to show you how I do my due diligence, and in the hope that it will help to teach you how to do your due diligence as well when looking to join a new business platform. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to open up my browser. We're going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to show you a couple of posts that I put on just yesterday, which was the 18th of May. Okay, so we're going to go to my profile. The reason I'm doing it this way is it's going to take me a little while to try and find, going through my news feeds to try and find the particular post in question. Where are you? Alright, here we go. Let's open this up. Now this is from the front page of the business website in question, which I will tell you the name of shortly. But basically it says make your bitcoins grow day by day, 7% daily for lifetime, 9% daily for lifetime, or 12% daily for lifetime. Now this particular program is a trading platform supposedly, but I have not yet seen a trading platform that offers those kind of returns. This is my opinion, but this is why I'm doing due diligence, because it's something that I haven't seen before, so I want to do my due diligence and to see whether it is definitely something that is worth getting into or staying clear of. Now, if you follow me on YouTube, or if you follow me here on Facebook and see my post, you'll see that I do try and go quite in depth in my due diligence when I find a business is trying to scam people, especially. Then I don't like to stop until everybody that I can reach knows that it's a scam and they should stay clear of it. But in order to do that, I need to find out for sure whether it's dodgy, risky, or not. So this is how I do it. So anyway, this is off of their front page. There was also on their front page as well, I believe it's in this post. There it is. And it says here that this particular program is hosted on a very powerful dedicated server with the highest level of protection from DDoS attacks and hackers. GeoTrust EV SSL certificate guarantees the security of your transaction. We offer timely accruals. Get profits without respite from 7 to 12% on a daily basis, including weekends and holidays. We also we also provide instant withdrawals. Get your payment instantly as soon as you request it. Minimum withdrawal is 0.0015 BTC. Now, at first, on the face of it, it seems that there's it might offer high returns, but the why choose us part on their about us page doesn't seem too worrying. However, they talk about being a forex trader. Now, as far as I'm aware, and from what I've been told over the past few days, because don't get me wrong, guys, I'm no guru in trading at all. Okay, I'm learning trading at the moment, which is what makes me even more cautious about joining every program that pops up. You know, I don't want to lose money, and I don't want the people that follow me to lose money. I want to be able to provide people with honest and reliable advice when it comes to what business to join. So that's why I do these videos, and that's why I try and get people to learn how to do their due diligence. But from what I've been told is that Forex trading only happens on a Monday to Friday basis. It doesn't happen over the weekends. Somebody did say to me that Bitcoin trading or cryptocurrency trading happens over the weekends. But again, I'm not 100% sure about that. So when I'm not 100% sure, I like to try and dig about a little bit and find out what I can. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go to bitgarden.biz. Okay, so this is the business in question. Bitgarden.biz. Now, I'm not trying to promote this, by the way, guys. I do not have an account with these people, and at the moment, I don't think I'm going to have an account with them unless I can be proven that it is a legitimate and a legitimate and paying business. But at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, I'm staying clear until I've done my due diligence. Okay, I don't jump into every program that comes on. It comes into me, comes into view, comes onto my lap. I always try and check out before I jump into anything, and I suggest you do the same. It doesn't matter what country you're in. You can always do the same due diligence, because you obviously got the internet, so you've got access to every country. Okay, which means you can do your due diligence. You just have to know how to do it properly. So the first thing that I do is you got Bitgarden. Okay, so the first thing we do is we have a look at the website. Okay, now it looks professional enough. Okay, it's got a lot of Bitcoin, GeoTrust, EVSSL certificate, anti-DDoS, dedicated server. It's got a lot of badges. Okay, which which could be good, or it could just be a ruse to make people feel at ease with their company. It's got an affiliate platform. It's registered in the UK. The simple fact that it's shush, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down, lay down. Sorry. The simple fact that it's registered in the UK for me does not mean that it is secure. Does not mean that it's safe. Okay. I'm not suggesting that every company that's registered in the UK is unsafe. Not at all. Okay, I've got businesses here in the UK that are registered here in the UK. And I'm as honest as you can get. Okay, or at least I try to be, and I try to be honest and help people. The UK doesn't necessarily have the same stringent policies as places like the United States. They've got the SEC, who are, they're on top of most things, the SEC and the regulators in the US. Here in the UK, we don't seem to have as stringent policies as they do. Okay, so you'll find that some companies will register in the UK as a way of getting around dodgy trading or dodgy business practices. So so here we go. Welcome to Bitgarden. Welcome to the website of Bitgarden. If you find yourself here, definitely in search of a reliable and profitable investment, yes, you were just at the right place. Since 2015, our company offers trust assets management of the highest quality on the basis of foreign exchange and profitable trade through Bitcoin exchanges. There is no other worldwide financial market that can guarantee a daily ability to generate constant profits with the large price swings of Bitcoin. Proposed modalities for strengthening cooperation will be accepted by anyone who uses cryptocurrency and knows about its fantastic prospects. Sounds great. On the face of it, sounds great. They've got the UK registered company details here. We can view the certificate. Okay, gives a company number. Doesn't give you much information. Just says that it's been given authority to be registered as a company. Okay, I've got one of these myself, and we've got the full information. So what we do is click on the full information. It takes us through to the government website for Companies House. Every single, and I mean every single, company that's registered, or limited company that's registered in the UK, has to be registered through Companies House. There's absolutely no way around it. And you can search for any UK based company from this website. Okay, you just type it in here and you'll be able to find it. Okay, and I'll give you an example in a minute, but this is Bitgarden, so let's have a look. So it's got a registered office address, it's active. It was incorporated on the 27th of March. So it was only incorporated less than 2 months ago. Now, this to me, this is a little bit suspect. Okay, it was registered on the 27th of March. However, you would think that it would take longer than 2 months to get that particular business type up and running. But they're saying that, you know, for me, I have the business idea, I register the company name, okay, and then I start developing the business. Okay, that's how I see it being done, and that's how a lot of people I know do it. Rather than develop the whole business and then come up with it and then go and register your company name, because by then somebody else could have taken that company name. And then you lose out. So what you do when you want a business, you think of a name for your business, you go and register it straight away. So you've got that locked in. Nobody else can take that then. And then you concentrate on developing your business. Okay. Well, these guys are suggesting that their business their business idea came about, in March sometime, and they've registered the company on the 27th of March 2017. It's only the 19th of May now. Okay, so it's less than 2 months ago that this company was registered. Okay, so let's have a look. There probably won't be anything under filing history, just the incorporation certificate, statement of capital. Okay, and the people. Let's have a look at the people. There's one officer, Sergio Hodson. Okay, Sergio Hodson is a director. To me, again, this seems a little bit iffy. Simple reason being, they're suggesting that they're a big investment trading platform, but there's only one director. You would expect there to be a finance director, maybe director of operations, secretary. You would expect there to be more than one person running this entire business in a directorship role. A company of that size, a company where, a company that's supposedly that big, in my opinion, would have more than one director. But anyway, so you can click on the name here. So we'll click on that name, Sergio Hodson, and we'll see if he's been any other appointments. So if he's been a director of any other companies, which it says he hasn't. His date of birth is the same age as me, which is 38. In fact, he's 2 months younger than me. So yeah, he's 38, but he's 2 months younger than I am. So he's a 38-year-old who is the sole director of a supposedly huge trading company. Again, okay, some people are going to do very well early on in life, but that would still not necessarily convince me that it's 100% legitimate. Okay. The other thing that we can do here is, we've got his name, Sergio Hodson. we only have a correspondence address, okay, which would be a registered company address. So what we're going to do, we're going to open another page from there, and we're going to do a search for a name. Okay, so we will have a look through and we will see if there's any other Sergio Hodsons. Which I don't think there is. There's a couple of S Hodsons, which have got Sarah. So we want to look for the S Hodson. So let's shoot up the list a little bit. Well, I'm going to shoot up the list a long way. Okay. Well, it would appear that that is the only Sergio Hodson that is there. So we'll just double check. Click on officers. Check disqualifications, just in case he's had a. Right. Okay. So there's no disqualifications, or there seems to be no disqualifications. No current officers of companies, and he seems to be the only director, and it seems to be his only director position that he's held. So the fact that it doesn't come under the disqualifications, the fact that he hasn't got any other directorship positions from Companies House, isn't necessarily proof that the company is 100% legal and legit. Some people will change their name if they've been disqualified as a director, or if they've run several failed companies, they'll change their name, which then obviously it won't link up to their current position as a director. So although it doesn't prove anything either way, to me it still makes me a little bit wary as a 38-year-old who's supposedly been in trading with this, this site that can offer massive returns. You would have thought that he would have had some kind of dealing as a director with another company. That's my opinion. But anyway, this video, guys, is for you, for you to make up your own minds. I'll provide you with the information that I can find. I will tell you my best efforts, what I think, but it's up to you to make that decision yourself. Okay. So anyway, this is that's your Companies House there. Now the other thing I want to do is come back here. Now we've got here, we've got an address, 108 Wallace Road, London, E9 5LW. Okay, and if we go to support, I think it's the support page. Yeah, the support page. We've got a telephone number, we've got an address. The telephone number is 08629 0862. That worries me as well. 0862. So I'm going to check that. Alright, 62, let's try it. Area code doesn't. Right, that, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that +44 is for the UK code, and you use that in place of the first 0, so that would be 0862. So what we're going to do is look at this. Right, let's put the number in. Oh, see what comes up. There's not a lot that comes up here, guys. Okay, look, there's five results for that telephone number. Okay, that's a big WTF for me. Okay, not having a number that's listed that can be found online is very concerning. Right, so what we're trying to do is, there doesn't seem to be, apart from this area code of Australia, 0862 seems to be, as it says, I've seen that twice while looking through Google here, seems to be Australia. So 0862 Australia. So I mean, I'm not wrong, it's definitely 0862. It seems to be saying Australia, so that's a big concern for me. Let's have a look what this says. Where is country code 0862, the area code for the city 0862? Please look. Country code, the area code, phone okay, it's not saying. Okay, no, that's not telling me. I mean, the simple fact that it's difficult to find a phone number is a big no-no for me. So let's go list of all area codes in the world. Let's try that one. It might just give me the international dialing code. Country code, yeah, I think it's just the international dialing code. If we go to UK, that says 44, then it's international dialing code, yeah, 44 UK international dialing code. Okay, so there you go. It's very looks like it's very difficult to find the phone number for the company. It's not a UK area code. All UK area codes start 01, apart from some in London which start 02 and 03, but there is no 08 area code. You can have premium numbers at 08, which cost a lot of money to call, but you can also have the free telephone numbers, which is 0800. But a 0862 is definitely not a UK area code. So 0862, 0862 telephone code. It's 01862, but 01862, as far as I'm aware, is not London. 01862 is in the very north of England, almost to the very tip, in Scotland. So based in London, telephone number, the complete other end of the country. If it's 01862, maybe they've missed the one out, but I can't see it somehow. So that to me is a very big concern. Okay. The address. Now let's move on to the address. Need to open Google Maps and we'll grab this address. Now this I have already checked. The address I have already checked. I haven't checked any of the other stuff. I just checked the address yesterday. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop that in there. and you'll see that it does actually bring up the same. See this here? You've got a train station there, Hackney Wick, you've got the Wallace Gallery. If I click here, it's the same in this map. So they have got the same. There's a train station there. Okay, so your Hackney Wick train station. Here east. Okay, so that is the right place. That is the same place as what's on their website. However, what I did notice is this, guys. Bearing in mind, since 2015, our company offers trust assets management of the highest quality on the basis of foreign exchange and profitable trade through Bitcoin exchanges. There's no other worldwide financial market that can guarantee a daily ability to generate constant profit with the large price swings of Bitcoin. Proposed modalities for strengthening cooperation will be accepted by anyone who uses cryptocurrency and knows about its fantastic prospects. Right. So they're saying they've been going since 2015. Okay. Now, please forgive me if I'm wrong. They've been going since 2015. It's now 2017. So it's 2 years they've been going. If they are that good, if they have been trading, and they're making out that they're big traders and they're big players in the game. If they are, okay, since 2015, our company offers trust asset management. Since 2015, remember that? Since 2015. But look, it was only registered on the 27th of March 2017. So if the company was only registered on the 27th of March 2017, okay, 2017, how on earth can they have been running the company since 2015? They're suggesting in this text on their website, they are suggesting that Bitgarden.biz, okay, which is Bitgarden Limited, has been running since 2015. But yet, the certificate says they've been running since 2017. Okay? Don't know about you, but that's enough for me to not touch this with a barge pole. But we're going to carry on. We've got their address. We've popped it into Google Maps. I've hit Street View. Now let's take a look at where this company is situated. Bearing in mind that they've been running supposedly since 2015, 2 years. So they've been going for 2 years apparently, and this would appear to be where their offices are. In this road, yeah, all this graffiti, with some dude in his jean jacket with the sleeves cropped off. Old workhouses, old workshops, look, that's what these are, old workshops. Okay, let's move up the road a little bit, have a look. Okay, can we read that? I don't think we can. Central Brooks. Yeah, doesn't look too promising. Okay, let's move up a little bit more. Okay. Move up a little bit more. Let's have a check. Look, lots of graffiti. Not, if you ask me, the type of place that you would expect to find a trading company that potentially trade hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of dollars or pounds or whatever it might be they're doing. So 108. So that's looks like 60 something Wallace Road. 68 Wallace Road. 68. and it's 108. So we're either talking right up that end or up this end. So let's see if we're still on Wallace Road here. No, this is Prince Edward Road, as you can see there, Prince Edward Road. So this is Wallace Road. Let's go back up the top here. That's Wallace Road in there as well, but let's just have a look round. More graffiti. Bar and restaurant. Okay. Right, well guys, don't know about you, but the simple fact that I can't see a building that they would be in, and the fact, I mean look at it, it's an industrial estate guys, okay, it's an industrial estate, but yet these guys have been trading apparently since 2015, even though their registration of the company was only done 2 months ago. That concerns me an awful lot. So what else can we do to check? Well, not a lot, to be honest, at this stage. We can try calling that telephone number. The problem that I have with calling telephone number is that if it could be one of the telephone numbers that charge you an awful lot of money, and I don't want to waste, because there's some telephone numbers that can be set up that can charge you £20 a minute or £30 a minute, okay? And I don't want to be caught out by something like that. Oh, actually, there is something I wanted to show you as well, guys. Actually, so let's go to they have got a Facebook page. As you can see here, I did actually message them, which I will show you now. In fact, I messaged them twice on their Facebook page. So let's go to posts first of all. It was the first time I posted directly to them. Sorry, it would be under this one, wouldn't it? Visit to posts, I think. Yesterday. There we go. Right. Oh, lost it. This is what I sent to them yesterday at 2 minutes to 1 in the morning. Please explain how you're able to offer 7 to 12% per day over 7 days. Seems a little unrealistic, seeing as other platforms do not offer anywhere near what you're offering. Thank you. No response, guys. We've had no response. You'll see here as well that people are posting their links. Okay, people are calling it a scam. Somebody else posting a link, somebody else posting a link. And this is their corporate page, but yet there's nobody on there that is moderating the page and removing these links. It's as if they don't care. It really is as if they don't care. Okay. Another one posting a link. Now these are all visitors. Do you have proof of payment? Nobody's responded. That was on the 15th of May. It was 2 days ago. 4 days ago. Nobody's responded. But if that was 4 days ago, do you have proof of payment? But yesterday, as you can see in the background, at 11:42, they posted. Okay, but they never responded to him. They don't seem to be responding to anybody. There isn't any comment here that has got, or sorry, there isn't any post here that has got a comment from the company. That again is very, very risky, if you ask me. It's not the kind of behaviour you'd expect from a company. I mean, this guy here is saying that he's earning money, but that means nothing. Okay, again, yes, of course, any business that is set to scam people will pay people. First of all, they will pay people. If they refuse to pay people from the first person that comes in, then they're just not going to make any money at all, because nobody will join them. So they pay people for the first few months, and then what happens? Then they've got more and more people in, and then they start to scam. So even though there are people that are posting that they're making money from it, that does not necessarily mean that the business is 100% lit and above board. Okay, so you need to remember that as well. But what you can see here as well is, you see this guy, he's saying that this is paying out. Okay, 3 days online, and that's all it's been online for, 3 or 4 days now. But he's suggesting that he has put in 0.7143 bitcoins, and he reckons he's withdrawn 0.05 and 0.1. No proof of that, but that's what he's saying. But then he also says underneath, follow me on Facebook to see my updates to my investments, and we've got Bitwise, BetRobot, Crypto Rocket. He's put all of his other links in there as well. So to me, that is not somebody proving that they've withdrawn money and earned something from this company. That, as far as I'm concerned, is just somebody trying to promote their other businesses. That, in other words, look, I've made money from this one. Now come and join me in my other programs as well. And that's just bad marketing. Okay. But anyway, I asked them, explain how you're able to offer 7 to 12% per day over 7 days. Seems a little unrealistic, seeing as other platforms do not offer anywhere near what you're offering. No response to that, guys. Okay, I've got no response. So I commented on somebody else's post. Let me see if I can find it. Not sure where it is now. Can't remember where I posted it. I think it was this one actually. Yeah. Hi Bitgarden, I'm a marketer, I've got a large following, and due to the nature of cryptocurrency, more and more people are looking to get in on trading. I asked a simple question yesterday, posted on your wall, but it's been removed. Now, it hasn't been removed. I looked in the wrong place, so that I was incorrect. It hadn't been removed. But it hadn't had a response. So I said to them, all I want to know is how you're able to promise 7 to 12% returns. It seems far higher than other companies, and I think it's a legitimate question to enable me to make an informed decision before I join and bring my team with me. I look forward to your reply. And again, still no response. Okay, and you've got people that are just throwing on links. Okay, so that to me is that concerns me. I also want to show you on their main website, under their support page, we'll have a look at payment proofs in a minute, but under their support page there is a way to contact them via email. Just here, your name, message, your email. I sent them a message asking them the same question as I asked them here, and what I got back from them is here. Now, this went to my spam, okay, which again, that's a bit concerning when an email goes to your spam box. There's no capitalization in the email. There's no commas or full stops. There's no structure to what they've sent me. There's no signature, and there's no introduction. Normally, when somebody requests a support, you would get something along the lines of, hi, my name is Dan, I'm the support personnel for Bitgarden, thank you for your message, and then give the answer to your message. And then it would normally be signed. It would normally have a signature of the person's name who's responded to you, and the company details. I've got nothing. All we've got is hi, we are extremely professional forex traders and generate very huge profits every day. Your investment in Bitgarden is 100% safe and secure. Please read our facts. Now, that doesn't answer my question. So they've completely skirted the question. They've not responded to what I've asked them at all. They're just basically saying, and if I read that how it's written, I'd run out of breath, because there's no commas or full stops in there to break up the reply. But also, if they're a UK company, if English was their first language, then they certainly wouldn't use very huge profits. That's just not the way that English is spoken. You don't say we generate very huge profits. Might seem like something very petty to you watching this video. You might think that I'm being petty, but when it comes to being safe online, you have to look at everything. You have to be cautious and question absolutely everything. And it's the smallest thing sometimes that can pass you by. Like even the name. You know, you think about when you receive scam emails and you look at the name and it looks identical to the company that you expect it to be from, and there's very, very minor changes, like an I could be an L, for example, in the name. So when you look at it, it just looks normal when you glance at it. But it's the same with responses and emails. You need to check what's being said in your emails, and you need to think about what's being said to you. It didn't take me long to think about this email. I mean, straight away, there's no H at the beginning of the sentence in hi, which there should be. We are extremely professional forex traders and generate very huge profits. That very huge profits as well. That flags to me. Every day, your investment in Bitgarden is 100% safe and secure, but they've not explained to me why it's safe and secure, and I didn't ask them whether it was safe and secure either. I asked them how they can generate those profits and promise those returns, and how they can promise those returns on holidays and bank and weekends as well. But they just haven't answered my questions. And even in their frequently asked questions, guys, even in their FAQs, those questions aren't in there. We've got what is Bitgarden and what are the activities. What is Bitgarden registered and legal? Well, it's registered. It doesn't necessarily mean it's legal. Who can be your customer? How do you open? How to make a deposit? What payment tools can I use? I want to invest but don't have a Bitcoin address. Where can I register? When registering, I'm asked for a Bitcoin address. What is it? How do I know the Bitcoin exchange rate? Where can I buy Bitcoin? How much can I invest? I made a mistake during registration. How can I change it? How fast will my deposit be credited to my account? What is a Bitcoin confirmation? How many deposits can I have? Do you make payments on weekends? All that says is yes, basically. Yes, we do. It doesn't explain how or why. Can you automatically reinvest, i.e. compound? Can I make deposit from your balance? How can I withdraw funds? Minimum amount you can withdraw. When will the funds be available in my wallet after withdrawal? What do you do to attract new investors? Do I have to have my own deposit in order to receive referral commissions? What if I can't log into my account? How can I change my password? How can I edit my Bitcoin address? How can I check my account balances? Can I open several accounts? Can I contact you in case of problems? Do you charge any fees? There is nothing there that answers my questions about how they manage to pay 7 days a week, including holidays, or how they can afford to pay so much. It's just not there, guys. Okay, so all of these things collectively are making me extremely worried about a program that I see a lot of people promoting. And the last thing I want to do is see anybody get sucked into a program that was only registered on the 27th of March 2017, but yet the company website say that they've been doing their thing since 2015. You know, guys, come on. Please, if you're one of these people that's promoting Bitgarden, for God's sake, do yourself a favour and have some respect for the people that follow you. Right? Do your due diligence. Don't just jump into some bullshit company and start throwing your links out because you want to make some money. Okay? Because that's all this is about. Alright, there are so many people that will join any program, it doesn't matter what it is. Okay, they will join a program simply because it's got a commission element to it. Whatever they put in, they'll put in the lowest amount that they can, okay, in order to earn the commissions. They'll get a load of people come and join them, they'll earn loads of commissions on them, and then they'll fuck off and they'll leave you to suffer the consequences. That's what people do, unfortunately. That's what I would say 80% of marketers do that. There's a very few number of marketers, very small percentage of marketers that actually do what they do to help you. It's like this video, okay? In this video, there's no links to anything. I'm not asking you to join me in anything in this video. This isn't about me discrediting one company so I can get you to join another company. That's not what it's about. This is about providing you with quality education on how to do things yourself the right way, okay, so that you can move forward and not lose out, so you can move forward knowing that you're joining companies that you have a higher percentage chance of being successful with. Don't get me wrong, some companies will appear to be 100 or 1000% legitimate. Some companies will appear to be that way, and yet they will scam. You can never, ever 100% differentiate the scams from the legitimate companies. But you can eliminate a lot of the risk by doing simple searches like what I'm doing. In your own country, you will have a system like ours here in the UK, like the Companies House in the UK, where you can search company records, check when they were incorporated, check who the director is, see if the director's been a director of other companies, see if the director's been a disqualified director. Okay, all of these things matter. Check the address. Okay, make sure it's not some industrial estate. Okay, these are things that you should be doing, and this is why I want to do this video. I've said before, I try and give out value. I try and give value to the people that follow me, and that's not necessarily giving you access to businesses that I trust and that I know are paying. It's not just about that. It's about giving you value that's gonna add value to your business. Okay, and by understanding and being able to differentiate the difference between the scams and the legitimate businesses as best you can is going to help put value into your business as well. Okay, so to break it down, we've got a company who was incorporated on the 27th of March 2017, but yet they say they've been going since 2015. You have a company whose address is an industrial estate somewhere in London. You have a company whose telephone number, go here. You have a company whose telephone number is 0862. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. Let's I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to phone the operator and I'm going to ask them. I'm going to see if they can tell me what the code is for.
calls to this number are not being connected. If you've dialed correctly, I'm afraid it means that the number is not available from this network.
Okay, so I can't phone from there. So let's try the international operator.
International operator, Tommy speaking.
I wonder if you can help me. I'm trying to find a telephone. I'm trying to find where a telephone number's from. I've got the code, the first part of the code.
What number have you got?
It's 0862 979 2536. That's the full number.
Right. I don't think there's a country in 862. Just one moment, please.
Thank you. It actually shows. I'm looking at it on a website. It actually shows as it's got the UK dialing code +44, and then 862 979 2534. But I'm a bit concerned that it's not the right number.
Okay, just one moment, please.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm just checking it for you, so I'll see what happens. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm getting no such. I've never heard of it.
Right.
The range of 862. There's 0845, 0870, 871, but I've never heard of an 0862.
No, I haven't either. That's why I was just phoning to check.
I think it's an incorrect number, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's absolutely.
Who's it you're trying to get?
It's a company called Bitgarden.
Right. The only thing, I just remember, I'll fit a one there. No, that would still be wrong because it's got 7 digits after the 862. The number's wrong somewhere, I'm sorry, sir.
Right, no, that's absolutely fine. Thank you very much for your help.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye-bye. Well, that there, guys, was... Let me just bring up my log and I'll show you. I don't know if you can see the number 155, which is the international operator inquiries in the UK, and they have just confirmed that the number does not exist. It can't exist because there's too many numbers, and there is also no such code as 0862. So there we have it. A company that has a black phone number, a company whose address is in an industrial estate, a company who doesn't respond to its messages on Facebook, a company who responds to its support tickets but doesn't answer your questions, a company who, you know, I don't know what else to say, guys. Look, if you want to go ahead and join Bitgarden and promote it, then, you know, that's entirely your right. That's entirely down to you. But if you're going to do that, okay, be aware of the backlash that you're going to get, and think about people. Think about how you would like it if somebody pulled you into a company that everything about them was bullshit and you lost money. Think about that before you start promoting companies that you haven't done your due diligence on. Sorry for making this video drag on. Something else I wanted to, that I promised I'd do in the video, and something else I've just thought of as well. I did say in the video, earlier on in the video, we'd have a look at the payment proofs. We'll do that now. I've not even looked at this yet, so. Okay. Quite a few pages. It says the total withdrawn. Okay, so it has a page total, and it does have hash keys on here. However, again, this doesn't mean that these are people like you and me. a lot of these people could be the same person who's just set up individual accounts. So again, just because you see a confirmation in blockchain doesn't mean anything. I'm not suggesting that the company is not paying out. I believe they are paying out at the moment. But I also believe that a lot of the people in this list here, I do believe a lot of these people are either the same person or the person that's behind Bitgarden. Okay, so he's putting money in, withdrawing it straight away. So there's, so he's not losing anything, he's not gaining anything, but it makes it look like they're doing a lot of business. Okay, as a way to draw people in. That's the first thing. So there are payment proofs, but they're not proof. It's not proof of anything, unfortunately. I've not seen people posting their payments on Facebook yet, saying that I've received this with the email address from the company, etc. So be cautious. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to Google this dude. So we'll have a look. Sergio Hodson, Bitgarden. That should narrow down the search quite a bit. So we've got the bitgarden.biz and they're advertising it, but it's nothing about Sergio Hodson. That's from Company's House. That's just showing information about the company registration. So is that. So is that. So is this. All of these are just to do with the registration of the company. There's a Sergio Hodson here, but that's spelt with a U. That's Hudson. And we're looking for Hodson. Again, Sergio Hodson. That's not what we're looking for. This isn't what we're looking for. Hodson. So there's no results for Sergio Hodson. Everything's coming up as Hudson. You've got Hudson there. It's bringing up Sergio Hodson. So this person who is behind Bitgarden Limited cannot even be found in a Google search. Again, makes me very wary of joining anything where you can't find out who the person who owns it is. So anyway, down to you what you do with the information I've given you. Again, I'm only giving you this because I don't want you to be suckered in and lose money in something that's potentially fraudulent and a scam. So, and last but not least, Facebook. Come on. Sergio Hodson on Facebook. I think you know the answer to this one. Okay. Close these. People, put in Sergio Hodson. This is under people, and this is the only two that are coming up. That's a Sergio Hodson, but that looks female to me, although the owner could be female. And we've got this one here, Sergio Hodson Smith. But the thing is, guys, the name that they give Company's House here in the UK has to be their name. So if the name is Sergio Hodson Smith, then they have to give that as their name when they fill in their records to form their company. And if they haven't, then that's fraudulent. So I can't find a Sergio Hodson, so as far as I'm concerned, that person doesn't exist, which would make the company even more risky to get involved in. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has been of value to you. I hope that I can continue to bring you more valuable insights into some of these companies to help save you from getting ripped off. I'm Danny. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.